Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is your host, Frank the Vamp. And tonight we're going to talk about a very, very strange movie, to say the least. The movie is called Asmodexia. Now, if you want a definition on that, good luck. And I heard from somebody this is an official. By the way, this is a Spanish speaking horror movie. And what I heard from somebody means, you know, he will endure. That's an unofficial. I could be wrong. Okay, I looked it up in all kinds of dictionaries. This is Spanish speaking movie from Spain, directed by Marc Carrete, starring Albert Barro and Marta Belmonte. So I've been actually very curious about this movie. I heard about reviewer Cowell 3. You've seen him around in the internet. He's got an awesome review of this movie. He made me interested. So go check him out on his site. He's awesome, by the way. But he made me interested. But it's a hard movie to come by. It's by IFC Midnight Films and brought to the U.S. Took me a while. Finally got my hands on it. Got to watch it. And mm, how can I explain this film? It's really weird. Yeah, first of all, let me tell you the plot, and then I will try to do a plot without spoiling anything because this movie it's all a big setup for one of the most incredible, bizarre, and shocking endings you have ever seen in a horror movie. That's saying a lot. Okay. Uh, this movie starts with the birth of this baby in a very crude form. This woman is forced to watch the baby being born up close, if you know what I mean, forced by this man. We don't know, it's not explained why. And when this lady sees what the baby looks like, she screams in horrid fashion. Um, we fast forward time to find this very odd couple of a grandfather and her granddaughter, her 15-year-old granddaughter. Then they're traveling exorcist, and the movie warns us that it's 3 days before the resurrection. The movie doesn't explain to us whose resurrection is coming, what's coming, where it's coming, and then basically the film follows two things mainly. It follows the exorcism, the exorcist couple go around and perform exorcisms in a very violent, bizarre way that I never seen before, and seem to be successful. In the other hand, we see this woman who is disturbed, and it's in a mental institution that may or may not be this little girl's mother, but it doesn't tell us that. And she has a power of reading tarot cards and foresee the future. And she is hinting that she feels that something is happening. Also, in this mental hospital, really bizarre things happening. A lot of demonic possessions, things like that. And the thing is, oh, and there's a third thing. There is a creation of a cult that doesn't really tell us what they worship. And basically, these three things they all come together in one of, like I said, one of the most bizarre but yet incredible endings I have seen in a horror film. So the movie's incredibly slow paced. Like, if you're not the patient kind, or if you don't like slow burn films, you might just burn this film before it comes to the end. You might just go like, I don't understand what's going on. They're not. There's not a lot of dialogue, by the way, especially from the main characters, and everything they speak will become clear why they spoke it at the end. But it's just, you just have to hang in there. You just have to. It's like torture. You just have to. The drop tell the plot is telling you drop by drop, literally like an IV, what the payoff is. And when the payoff finally gets there, if you're still awake, you might find an incredible horror film. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, I can't. Can I recommend this? Well, if see, this is the good thing. If you watch it on the second time, then you really understand the rewatch value, because now from sure you'll understand why they made it that way. Um, the film is cheesy at times. The makeup is not very good. They had a very low budget to work with apparently, so it was really rough. However, what works well for this film is the suspense. The exorcism scenes are pretty intense, and like I said, the ending, if you can hang in there, the movie's not too long. I think it's less than an hour and a half, and the ending is shocking and incredible. So, what can I tell you about this movie? I recommend you give it a watch. It's not for everyone. It is with subtitles unless you speak Espanol. So if you don't speak Spanish, you're gonna have to read subtitles. If you don't like that type of thing, it's a foreign horror movie film. But I think that it may shock you, and it may actually, you know, once you see it, you're gonna be like, it's like gonna stay with you for a couple of days. Trust me, it has with me. So I think it's affected on that way. So um, would have loved that this film would spend more money. Perhaps would make it grander. Like I said, it's cheesy not because it wants to be cheesy. I think it just couldn't afford not to be cheesy. So it's just one of those films that really, really, I mean, they did the best they could with the money they could, and the results are actually pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie, a B to a B minus. If you're patient, you're gonna get that out of it. If you're not, if you're just, give me the payoff, give me the payoff, give me the payoff type of guy with horror movies, you will hate this and you will call me a liar. You will say this movie sucks, but I'm already telling you. Trust me. I know you're gonna lose faith in me about two. I mean, about 2/3 of the movie, and now half the movie you're gonna call me a liar. Once you get to the end, then you'll say, "Damn, that was awesome." So if you dare to watch this movie, I really recommend it, and I hope that you enjoy it. Please, give me a like if you like the film. Please leave comments anyways. I want to hear positive or negative towards the film. I understand it's not for everyone, but if you're patient, this could be the movie for you. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Many, many more videos are coming up your way, so take it easy. See you next time.